When you approach a collapse casualty, you must go through the first aid acronym of doctors A, B, C, D. Now D stands for danger, and you must eliminate all dangers to you and to the casualty. These could include fire, fuel, electricity, and water as an example, or other people. If you cannot eliminate the danger, you must try to remove the casualty away from the danger if it is okay to do so. If not, and it is a danger to you, you must call for help by dialing 000. If you have eliminated all of the dangers to you and the casualty, then we move on to R, which stands for response. To get a response from the casualty, you must call out their name if you know their name, ask them to squeeze your hand, and can they hear you? Hello, can you hear me? Hello, hello, can you squeeze my hand? Squeeze my hand? I did not get a response from the casualty, so now I move on to S, which is send for help. Again, dial 000 and call for an ambulance. Now I move on to the airway. So how do I check the airway? I must grab the person's head, open up their chin, and look inside their mouth to see if there's any obstructions. I could not see an obstruction, so now I tilt their head back, open up their chin again, and look into the airway. Again, I cannot see any obstruction. So I'm now move on to breathing. B is for breathing. So we look for look, listen, and feel. The three things are look, listen, and feel. So I place my ear on their mouth, I look at their tummy for any breaths, and I feel for the rise and fall of the chest. I can hear and see a regular pattern of breath, so I know I do not need to commence CPR. What I now need to do is place the person into the recovery position. How do I put them into the recovery position? I put the arm that is furthest away from me out flat. The arm that is closest to me, I put onto the furthest shoulder. I now raise the knee closest to me into a 45-degree angle. I put my right hand on their shoulder, my left hand on their hip, and push across. Making sure the knee is on the ground, the hand is tucked underneath the chin. I tilt the head back, open up the chin, and make sure the airway is not obstructed, and open and clear for any vomit or fluid that could come out. I stay with the casualty until paramedics take over. This is the recovery position.